guys, and welcome to this video on my new tech channel. So in today's video, I got a Apple TV first generation, put macOS X Leopard on it, which was very interesting. So it was pretty difficult, but let's just, first I'm gonna tell you some about how I did this and what the kind of challenges were. So there's been a few people who have gotten it pretty easy, who have done it pretty easy, including Michael MJD. This is his video. I kind of saw this originally from him, and then I got some more research on it and decided I definitely wanted to do it for myself. Cause yeah, obviously it's pretty cool, but yeah, okay, so in his video, he had a older Mac that he could do the install commands on. However, I do not have that. I have a M1 Mac, so that would not work. So what I had to do, so basically, I would go into your terminal and I would type in the commands that are on the website link in the description, which has all the instructions. There's also multiple versions you can do with this. You can do Tiger, Leopard, and Snow Leopard. You can't do any other ones because anything before Tiger is not Intel supported, and this is an Intel chip, and you can't. So yeah, and so that's why you can't do anything over Tiger after Tiger. So I did Leopard, which is 10.5. You can do 10.5, 10.4, or 10.6 Mac OS X. So but yeah, 10.5 has all the settings already done, so that's the one I did. You would restore your backup. So you would scan the image restore on a USB drive in 50/40. You would scan the macOS X image that was on the OS X, and then you would run the Google commands, so Google macOS USB drive that would work on TV, but those Google commands would not work on there. They were saying access denied, and I tried a bunch of stuff to get access, and it was not working. I tried different storage medias, I tried SD cards, none of it would let me have access to something with my computer. So what I had to do, because I remembered that my neighbors actually have an old, very like a 2010-ish, 2007 MacBook that is running I don't know, Happy Ton or something. So I actually went over there to my neighbor's house and asked if I could borrow it, and obviously they said yes, because obviously that's what's working. And so I ran the commands on that one, and it worked 100% flawlessly. I plugged it in, and we got that Mac logo. Anyway, so I'm gonna show you it running right now. There we go. Oh, I'm kind of there's stuff all over this lens. And there we go. Disk insertion. So yes, let's go over some of the stuff that this does. Or some of the issues mainly. So yeah, every time you boot up it says this message for some reason. You can just click ignore though and it will go away and then boot up regularly. Unfortunately, I'm recording on a separate camera, so it's kind of weird. I mean, obviously, you can see that, but yeah, I'm recording on an outside camera because I don't have a capture card. If you want to sponsor me and give me a capture card, I'll take a capture card. But yeah, okay, so that's it. Looks good. And yeah, it's macOS, so we're gonna look at some of the stuff that's kind of special about this install. Well, I mean, just installing it on this, but yeah, as you can see, it's kind of laggy, but it is definitely usable. Like, you can go to Safari and look up stuff on Google. That's totally thing. Like, you can look up tech, I guess, I don't know, and it takes a second to load. Definitely longer than normal, like longer than on a good PC, but oh, hold on. There we go. Okay, tech, yeah, tech, what is considered it? Yeah, tech. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can obviously do that. So, you're probably wondering, if I click about this Mac, what does it say? That is what it says. Number. What you can see, this is a Leopard install, 10.5.8, and there are actually 3 versions you have that could be installed theoretically, but apparently this is each one to install, although I didn't have very easy time with it, maybe I'm just a noob, I don't know, but yeah, I don't know if you see that, 1 gigahertz processor unknown, memory 256 megabytes of DDR2, which means that this does not have much memory and is, if I just go to activity monitor, applications. So I have activity monitor opened up, and yeah, as you can see, if I go to system memory, free 6 megabytes. 6 megabytes free, so pretty much constantly it's using up all of its memory. And the CPU is also usually is around half. Unless you're not doing anything, it's usually around half use because it's a single core 1 gigahertz CPU. And actually I am running this off of my USB drive because I have not yet found out how, I think I may have, I don't know, for some reason I installed Carbon Copy Cloner, but I'm not getting the internal drive. This is my USB drive named Apple TVHD. You have to name it that, otherwise it doesn't work, I think, I don't know, I just said the name of that, but the actual one is not popping up. This is my USB drive. So yeah, like the hardware, if you go to, I don't know, graphics/displays, it has I mean it's a TV box, so it does have a GPU, which I might test out some actual like games and stuff on here. But, oh yeah, and it is also a USB, it's also USB 1.0. So running off the USB is kind of difficult. Also, yeah, so the calendar app, for some reason, I've noticed this. I think it might have said this on the website. I do recall, if you open the calendar app, it never does open. All the other system apps work first try wonderfully, but it just says iCal quit unexpectedly, or it just jumps forever and lags it out. I don't know why, but it doesn't work. So yeah, and I've gone through some of the apps. They're pretty fun. Obviously it's kind of cool to see this old OS, because I don't have that many, I don't have really an old Mac that can run this. I probably already said this, but the different operating systems you can run are macOS 10.4 Tiger, which is harder to run. macOS 10.5 Leopard, which I'm running, which has a already made perfect install, which is how this actually runs. Otherwise, you'll have to make your own install and download all the extras. Otherwise, you'll have to make your own install and download all the extra stuff. But, and then there's also, theoretically, I don't think anyone's done this, but there is theoretically 10.6 Snow Leopard, which has the App Store and I think Launchpad, and you could update off that. But you can't actually update, if you do get Snow Leopard, you can't update to Lion or whatever that Snow Leopard. I think it's Lion or something maybe? Yeah, it's fine. So you wouldn't be able to update to Lion because I think it's either you need more RAM or something like that, but you can't go farther back than Tiger because you need, this processor is Intel, and I think everything before Tiger, you had to have like a PowerPC CPU, but this one was, I think, PowerPC and Intel supported. Tiger was, and that's when they added that. But yeah, so like you can obviously, like, you can add folders. Yeah, you have a folder now to like text edit and stuff. But it's like, it's not laggy, it's just not, like when you're actually doing something, it gets bad. And also this QuickTime version, I know this I was doing this, maybe try screen recording, but this QuickTime version, you can't actually screen record, you have to buy QuickTime Pro in order to have that, which doesn't exist anymore, and you can't buy it because it doesn't exist, right? So you can't like go to the website because the website doesn't exist. But anyway, yeah, like, it does actually work surprisingly well for a Apple TV. So yeah, I did install Carbon Copy Cloner, but it is not, this is my hard drive, this is my USB drive, the Untitled 2, and the destination, the only one is Untitled 2. You can't find my hard drive, which is really weird. I don't know if that's like a common occurrence, but if you guys have done this before and you know how to fix that, could you please tell me in the comments, because I'm super confused about that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna shut this down, and maybe I'll say some more stuff after this, probably, but if I don't, like and subscribe for more content. Goodbye.